So I'm down here. Bally's Casino can set up down here. It's the temporary, but it's Bally's. And this used to be where Shriners was. And I used to come down here and see the Shriners. And they supported Shriners Hospital. And they wear their red hat and so on. And so this used to be where the Shriners were. I miss the Shriners in Chicago. A good group of people the Shriners were. So down here in the temporary, it went to Neiman Marcus, I think it was, for a while. And now it's the temporary. Now it's called Bally's. So they should stop with the temporary and just call it Bally's Casino. And stop saying temporary. So people just think Bally's Casino permanent. So now it says outside. So Soundbar Net, this is where you have the casino host. They can give them, they have elite events at Soundbar, but you have to be a high roller at Bally's to get backstage access to Steve Aoki or even, like I said, YouTube could play at Soundbar. Small venue, high price tickets, personal interaction. And so Bally's right here can now set up something with Y-Bar and Soundbar, and then they can open up this other place across the street, the former White Star. And so they can start bringing in the high-end people, and then they can just have a shuttle if they want, or people can walk, but they can use shuttles or personal limos that go from there and drive them down the street and drop them off at Soundbar and Y-Bar, and then they open up the other club across the street. And here's all these restaurants and that the casino can work with. And remember, when they move locations, the relationship doesn't have to terminate, because the clients going here probably will still want to go over to these places as well. So part of their comps, right? That's what they do in Vegas. My casino host, Dominic, if I wanted to go here or there, I would just ask them for tickets. Yeah, they would give me tickets. So you could go to shows at any other casino. Here is Tao, another club. It should be working with Bally's. And then you have Chicago Chop House and the Hard Rock Cafe. And they need to be making relationships, reciprocity. But that's what they do in Vegas. So the casino hosts, they exchange tickets with each other. Oh yeah, they do swaps. So I have a client that wants like Michael J. Fox in that movie. He works with the other concierge and they swap things out. That's what they do in Vegas, truly. I have a client that wants to go, so the concierge calls up, the casino host calls up and says, yeah, I have a client that wants to go see O at, say, MGM. It's not, but let's say MGM. I think it's at the Bellagio or whatever. But they call up. So the casino hosts, the casinos are competing, but they're also working in another way to make sure that they keep on coming back to Vegas. So they know they open up an exchange between each other. So you can go to anywhere in Vegas, any show at any other place, and they, if you want to, the fights at the MGM, they get you tickets for it. Say you're at the Bally's in Vegas. You talk to your casino host, I want fight. He talks to the casino host over at the MGM, and they make it happen. So here's Y-Bar in that, and here's this, the former White Star. It can open up to a high-end restaurant and nightclub, maybe a dueling piano bar. Truly, a dueling piano bar. And then you have Soundbar, where you have the high-end apps. And then right next door is Chance the Rapper. And he could be the resident rapper for Soundbar. Yeah, Chance the Rapper could be the resident rapper for Soundbar. We had DJ Spin at the Dome Room, and he was our resident DJ. Yeah, DJ Spin. Every Friday night, he would come in. He was at B96, DJ Spin. Every Friday night, he would come in and spin on Friday night. He had a permanent contract as our Friday night exclusive DJ Spin. And so this right here now is a restaurant. This was going to be a strip bar, but Daly wouldn't give them the license. So